Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are doing a wig review video, something a little bit different. This is not my hair, this is definitely a wig, so hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead into the YouTube things like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Today's video is sponsored by Wigshe. So firstly, thank you to Wigshe for sponsoring the video, and thank you to you guys as my audience, because it's because of you guys that I get these sponsorships. Please know that even though this is a paid sponsorship, all of these thoughts, feelings, opinions, they're 100% honest and true to me. Your guys' trust in me is way more important to me than anything else, so please know that I wouldn't take the sponsorship if I didn't truly believe in the product. So Wigshe is a wig company, and it specializes, or the company itself specializes in people suffering from partial or severe hair loss. And so everything that they their whole philosophy is surrounding that, which, if you don't know and you are new to this video, new to my channel, whichever, I actually suffer from hair loss. I have for a very, very long time, specifically more so from the age of like 21, 22, and then when I came off the pill around 24, 25, I think it was, like, my hair just literally completely fell out pretty much. And so I have actually been wearing alternative hair, so hair toppers and wigs, for about 5 years. This year I actually haven't, and I think like my hair's in the best place it's ever been in my natural hair this year, and I think that is because I finally got my anxiety, stress, all that kind of stuff under control. In saying that, it's still not this beautiful lush thick hair. I've had to cut it really quite short, and I have a couple of hair extensions in, just like 2, to add a little bit of thickness and get me by. But to be honest with you, I will never have beautiful lush hair like this. It's just never gonna happen. And so for me, I've worn alternative hair for years and years now. You can go back through my past few years. This is the first year actually that I wore my natural hair on my channel, but I love alternative hair. I love it. I think hair toppers, wigs, whatever it is, I think they're amazing. And one of the best things about them is if you're suffering from hair loss, the best thing about a wig and a hair topper, but specifically a wig, is that you get this beautiful hair. Like, you get this beautiful hair and you get to experience it, because I personally know how insecure and like frustrating and just even unfortunately the shame that one can feel from hair loss. Trust me, I get it. And if that is you, I am so sorry, and I'm sending you a big hug. But one of the best things about wigs as well is that you can chop and change your hairstyles. And so even if you're not suffering from hair loss and you're someone that wants to like change your hairstyle up, your hair color up, just get yourself some wigs. Honestly, save your hair the damage. Get yourself some wigs. They last for a really long time, especially the better you take care of them, the longer they're gonna last. They're super fun, and once you get the hang of like putting them on and everything, they're so quick and easy, and they can be quite protective for your own hair. I'm gonna have in the description box down below a link to this exact wig. I do have a code as well, but I'm not 100% certain at this point in time whether it's a discount code, an affiliate code, or anything. So if it is, I will link it down below as well, or I will have that information in the description box, sorry. As a side note, this look is either up or coming. If it's up, I will link it. If it's not, stay tuned. So the details of this hair, this is like a blonde ombre wig. I wanted to get back to my blonde roots. You can choose other colors though, so you can choose literally pretty much the whole spectrum. I wanted the ombre as well because I am darker up the top here. I just felt like it would look a little bit more natural, and also easier to just conceal my own hair. I am gonna have b-roll as well as I talk through this, so that you can see like what the wig came like unpackaged straight out of the box with the lace and everything. This particular wig length is 18 inches and it's really quite long. Like, it goes down past my boobs. I don't know if you can see that, which is awesome, because a lot of the times I find with certain wig companies, they'll actually measure the hair from like the top of the head, and so it might say 18 inches, but it'll only come up to like say here, whereas this one is measured from, what I'm guessing with how long it is from the bottom here, which is amazing. This is a really, really good length. I have straightened it. It did come with a little bit of wave in it, which you'll see, but yeah, this is a really good length for 18 inches. It's definitely from the bottom and not the top, which I appreciate. It's 120% natural density, and the thing with this website is, one, you can pick your length, so you can go from 12 inches to 22 inches depending on how long you want. Obviously, the shorter the hair, the shorter the hair, the cheaper the wig is. So this wig starts at $515 US dollars and goes up from there depending on your length and customization and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I know that is very expensive, but for a real human hair high quality wig, it's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I have bought that many wigs, synthetic, human hair, you name it. I have tried so many. You can choose between the 120% or 150%. I personally always go for like a thinner thickness because I don't have a lot of hair. It can look a little bit too wiggy for me. It just depends on what you personally prefer. I personally like to go a little bit thinner. It's just easier for me to manage and like wear. The lace color is a HD lace, so you can't really see it because I've cut it off, but there is a little bit of a, maybe you can see a little bit here. It's a HD lace. You'll see it in the B-roll as well. So it suits all skin tones. It's a very thin, light, delicate lace. It's truly quite seamless. It really, really is. Like, this is honestly one of the most natural wigs I have ever put on, especially with the lace. Like, look here. It's, I think, and like I did this so dodgy today because I honestly just was being lazy. If I'm honest with you, I just wanted to put this wig on and see how quick and easy I could make it, because sometimes putting a wig on, you can go as in depth or as easy as you want it to. And I'm actually going to link a couple of videos down below that's going to show you like some like tips and tricks. I'm going to say a few times in this video, I'm not an expert in like putting wigs on to the degree that like Ms. Roche Posh and like Simone Charisse is, for example. So I'm going to link their videos down below because they are the experts at them. But for me, and if you're like me where you're an amateur at like putting wigs on, I wanted to see how quick and easy I could make this on myself, and it was quick and easy. And this lace just matched absolutely perfectly, and it will match all skin tones. This is a lace front cap, so I don't want a full lace cap. So you'll see again in the B-roll that this has like a part to about here, and then it comes down to the ears here. So I can part it multiple different ways along here and it will look like scalp, but in the back here it will have, you know, the tracks is what I'm trying to say there. I don't personally like a full lace wig because that's a little bit too far out of my expert range in terms of application. You then need to like glue it on under here. Although you can choose this wig to be a full lace cap wig if you wish, and you want to be able to like, so you would pick like a full lace cap wig if you want to be able to style your hair literally like you would your own hair and like put it up in a high pony and all that kind of stuff. It's just a little bit out of my expert range, I'm going to be honest. You can choose your cap size. I chose small. You can like, they have instructions on how to like measure the cap and everything, and I am going to tell you this. This is the best cap I have ever worn, period. Okay? Couple of reasons. One, you'll see in the footage, I didn't have to cut my ear tabs here. So normally what will happen is my wigs will come like the lace will come down like past my ears here, and it's quite common, and you'll see it even like Simone and Ms. Roche Posh's videos and stuff where they cut the lace. Cutting ear tabs is the hardest thing I have ever found to do with a wig. Okay, hardest thing. This fit me. I did not have to cut my ear tabs. It fit me perfectly. I have never had that happen, ever. Legendary, truly. Also, this is the first wig that I have ever put on where I don't have to really glue it down. So I don't know if you can see, I have not really glued this down. I glued down some of it, but like this side, it doesn't need it. It just sits flat on my head. And I've never had a wig do that. So in terms of cap size for me and my, I mean, everyone has different shaped heads, which is what makes it awkward. This is the best cap I've ever had. So I'll order a wig of this company again, just purely because I know that this wig cap as well is like the best, most comfortable one I've ever tried. So I love the cap size for me, but again, just keep in mind, you know, everyone's head is a little bit different shape. So make sure you measure it properly. You can also choose whether or not you want lightly bleached knots or fully bleached knots. Basically, fully bleached is kind of what you want because it's going to look the most natural, but something to keep in mind is if your knots are fully bleached, your wig might not last as long because the bleach is going to compromise a little bit of the integrity of the knot, which is holding the hair to the cap. So it is a bit of a trade-off. This one is fully bleached because I like mine to be as natural as possible, if I'm honest with you, and just risk it. And if, you know, the more you take care of it, the longer it's going to last. But if you want your wig to last as long as humanly possible than just do lightly bleached. If you get a wig that's like blonde from the tip down, usually you don't need to worry about it at all because the hair's going to be blonde, so it's not going to look like, the knots aren't going to show up as much. It's more so when you have like a dark brown kind of thing that it matters. Then they have a special request box so you can put in like, so for example, I requested that I had these little slide bangs in, which I'm definitely still getting used to styling, so hang in there with me. So you can ask for like a fringe cut in or however you want, and then off you go and add it to cart. The more customization you do to the wig, the longer it's going to take. So this took about a month to make, but I did ask for a few customizations on it. You can also completely customize a wig from scratch, choose it. They've got toppers on their website, wigs on their website. It's amazing, truly. The thing that I am most impressed with this company is the quality of this hair, because you can see it is so silky smooth. I have not washed this. This is straight out of the box. I have straightened it straight out of the box. It's insane. Absolutely stunning. Probably my only complaint about this wig is that it doesn't come pre-plucked. So, and what I mean by that is, if you're new to wigs, you kind of want your wig to be plucked, because see how this is quite bulky along my hairline here? It doesn't look very natural. Like, your hairline doesn't normally look like that. So a lot of wigs nowadays will come pre-plucked. This one hasn't. You can probably request it, I would say, in the special request. It'll just take a little bit longer. I don't really mind. I've had, you know, I think this is my 6th or 7th wig. I've had to pluck a heap of my own wigs, so I don't mind. I know how to do it. It doesn't take that long. Like, I just sit there watching a movie and I kind of pluck it. But again, I'll link like a video on that down below if you want to know more around that, but you could also probably just special request it, to be honest, and they'll do it. That's my only complaint, is that this didn't come pre-plucked. The hair quality is phenomenal. The cut that they gave it is phenomenal, like fresh out of the box. I haven't washed it. It looks awesome. The cap is amazing. I am so blown away, impressed. I wish that I had bought pretty much all my other wigs from this company from the get-go, to be honest with you, especially for this cap construction for me. So I think that pretty much covers everything. As I've mentioned a few times, I'm not an expert in applying wigs. However, what I will say is, given that, and given that I haven't actually put one on for a really long time lately, this wig made it that easy. So if you are a beginner to wigs, I do recommend checking out this company, because this is the easiest wig. I'm not even kidding you, hand on heart. I swear to you, this is the easiest wig I have ever applied, ever. And maybe it's just the shape of my head with this cap, but I am so impressed. I would absolutely love to try more wigs from this company. And yeah, let me know, what do you think of the blonde? I love it. And honestly, if you are suffering from hair loss, please, like, you do you. Do whatever makes you happy. If you want to rock your natural hair still, you can rock it, who gives a damn. But if you are someone that wants to play around with your hair, because that was one of the things, like when I was in the height of my absolute hair loss, one of the things that was so fun was playing around with like different toppers and wigs and stuff, and having to, like, you know, being able to have that freedom to try it. The other thing that I miss about wearing my hair topper or my wig every day is, with alternative hair, you can wash it and style it and it stays like that for a week or two, depending on how often you wear it and need to wash it. So like in the morning, you just like kind of throw it on super quick. It takes like maximum 15 minutes and then off you go. Whereas like having to wash and style your own hair consistently every day takes a lot more time, I've come to realize. And you're a lot more prone to like bad hair days. So that's another thing that wigs are really good for. Great for protection, all that kind of stuff. Like I've got a wig cap on under here, so you can put like a hair treatment in your hair, put the wig cap on, all that kind of stuff, and it will just like nourish your hair. And yeah, I just found this wig super easy, fuss free, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. Clearly, because I keep touching it, I apologize. Actually, where I was also going with that point was, if you are nervous to wear a wig or anything like that, honestly, don't be. Like, truly, one, who gives a shit what people think? Honestly, like, life is way too short. You do you. Secondly, if someone is that close to you that they're picking up on it, they need to take a step back. And thirdly, wigs are so natural these days, and trust me, once you get the hang of how to apply it and like all that kind of stuff and make it look like you, no one will tell. no one will tell, truly. You honestly cannot notice, and I think you'd be surprised at just how many people are actually wearing wigs and alternative hair and toppers and stuff, way more than you actually think. Even in Australia, like a lot of the hairdressers and stuff that I've spoken to are like, it is such a big thing nowadays, and they get at least like 5 or more clients a week from it. So yeah, you'd be surprised. I think that is everything. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What do you think of the blonde? I'm gonna have to rock this a bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. If you support my sponsorship in any way, shape or form, truly thank you so much. I appreciate it. Honestly though, sponsorship or not, if you are looking for a wig, I really recommend checking this out, especially if you are brand new to wigs, because this was so easy. They have so many different styles on their website. You can customize them how you like, which is awesome. It's a really affordable price for a human hair wig, and the kind of lace quality that they have on here. Also, you can get toppers and stuff on their website as well. So if you want to like just dip your toes in before diving into like a full wig, then I recommend a topper as well. So yeah, if you have any questions as well, just let me know in the comments down below, or if you feel uncomfortable, like DM me on Instagram. I'm always really behind in my Instagram DMs, I'm so sorry, but I do get to them, trust me, but bear with me. But yeah, otherwise flick me a question down below. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. And yeah, hopefully this was a fun little video. And now, if you know you've made it to this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.